You deserve a relationship that lifts you up, not one that slowly breaks you down. Imagine waking up every day with confidence, peace, and feeling truly respected by the woman you love. But what if, right now you're stuck in a relationship where something feels off, and you just can't put your finger on it? Maybe you've tried to ignore that nagging doubt in your gut, telling yourself it's nothing, I'm overthinking. Here's the brutal truth. If your woman is showing any of these 7 hidden signs, it's not your imagination, it's your mind warning you. Because letting these warning signs slide won't just hurt your relationship, it will slowly steal your confidence, your peace of mind, and even your self-respect. And once you realize what's really going on, there's no going back. So stay with me until the end, because I'm about to reveal the 7 red flags that once you see them, will change how you view your relationship forever. And trust me, knowing these signs now could save you years of heartbreak and lost time. 1. She makes you doubt yourself. Look, it doesn't matter how much you care about her, or how much she says she cares about you. If every single time there's a problem, she twists the story so much that you start questioning your own sanity. That's classic gaslighting. And let me be clear, gaslighting is not just some petty argument tactic, it's emotional warfare. You call her out, calm and firm. I don't like it when you do this. And what does she do? She looks at you with those big innocent eyes and says, "What are you talking about? I never did that." And she does it again and again, until you're standing there, doubting your own memory, doubting your feelings, doubting the reality you thought was solid ground. That's no kind of love, brother. That's manipulation designed to crack you open, piece by piece, until you don't trust your own mind anymore. If you're constantly second-guessing yourself, if you feel like you're losing the man you used to be, ask yourself this: who's really winning here? Because a woman who truly values you, she builds you up, she fuels your confidence, she makes you stronger, not smaller. The Stoics teach us to know what is within our power, our thoughts, our actions, our integrity, and to protect that fiercely. Letting someone gaslight you means giving up control of your inner fortress, and that's where true power lives. You don't owe her endless patience while she chips away at your self-respect. You don't owe her your peace of mind. Your self-worth is your crown, and no one gets to snatch it without a fight. If she's gaslighting you, it's not just a red flag, it's a flashing siren screaming that it's time to walk away. Because survival in a relationship like that isn't just miserable, it's a slow death of the man you are meant to be. And brother, you deserve better than that. 2. She uses affection as a weapon. Let me be straight with you. Love and affection should never come with strings attached. That warm feeling, that closeness, that I got you vibe, it's supposed to be genuine, free-flowing. Not something she dangles like a carrot on a stick to keep you jumping through hoops. But here's the brutal reality for too many guys out there. Some women use affection as a weapon. They hand it out when you do what they want. But the second you don't play by their rules, that warmth, it vanishes. Suddenly you're left cold, wondering what you did wrong. It's not romance, my friend, it's pure manipulation. Think about it like this. Real love isn't a score you have to keep, or a prize you need to earn every day. When affection becomes conditional, given or withheld like some twisted reward system, it messes with your head. You stop feeling safe. Instead, you start walking on eggshells, always worried you're on trial. Every conversation, every moment becomes a test, and guess what? No one wins in that game. This is where the Stoic mindset can be a shield. The Stoics teach us about self-sufficiency, about not letting external forces control our inner peace. But more than that, they warn us to spot when things are out of balance, when the relationship isn't a partnership but a battlefield where affection is wielded as a weapon. You don't need to beg or negotiate for love. If she's holding back warmth to punish you, it's time to take a hard look in the mirror and rethink the entire relationship. Because brother, genuine love doesn't play games, it lifts you up without conditions. And if she's using love as a tool to control, that's not the woman you want by your side. 3. She doesn't respect your boundaries. Listen, boundaries aren't some optional nice-to-have thing in a relationship. They're the lines that guard your peace, your sanity, and your very identity. Without them, you're a ship without a rudder, lost and easy to wreck. Now here's where it gets ugly. If she doesn't respect those boundaries, she doesn't respect you. And no, it's not just about jealousy or space. It's about the basic respect that every man deserves but often gets pushed aside. You tell her, "I need some space today," and what happens? She throws a tantrum like you just insulted her family. You say, "I'm not okay with you talking to that guy." She rolls her eyes like you're the one who's losing it, like you're the crazy one for having limits. You draw a line, and instead of honoring it, she walks right over it, smiling, like it's your job to just accept whatever she wants to do. That's no partner. That's a thief. Because every time she ignores your boundaries, she's stealing something from you. Your peace, your energy, and tiny pieces of your sense of self. And trust me, once you start losing those pieces, it's damn hard to get them back. The Stoics teach us to protect what truly matters, and to live with integrity. They remind us that self-respect is non-negotiable, and that a man's character is tested when others try to push him around. Letting someone trample your boundaries isn't strength, it's surrender. If she's crossing those lines, it's not a sign of love, it's a warning that the foundation of your relationship is cracking. You don't build a future on broken trust and ignored limits. You build it on respect, strength, and mutual understanding. And if she's the one breaking those walls, she's not the woman you want standing next to you. She's the one setting fire to the house. 4. She doesn't respect your time. Time. It's the one thing you can never get back. You lose it. It's gone forever. No refunds, no second chances. And yet some women treat your time like it's disposable, like it's nothing but air to be wasted and tossed aside without a thought. You make plans with her, real plans, the kind that take effort and intention. But what happens? She cancels last minute, again and again. She never puts you, or what's important to you, at the front of her mind. It's always on her schedule, her rules, her timing. And you're left sitting there, waiting around like a backup option. And when you finally say something, when you call her out on disrespecting your time, what do you get? A laugh, a brush off. You're overreacting, it's not a big deal. Here's the hard truth. If someone truly values you, they value your time. That's basic respect. If you're always the one waiting for her to decide what she wants, always bending to her whims, always feeling like the afterthought in your own life, that's more than disrespect. It's a flashing red warning sign, because time is your most precious resource. It's the currency of your life. And if she's willing to waste your time now, mark my words, she won't hesitate to waste your life later. Stoicism teaches us to guard what's truly ours, our virtue, our attention, and our time. It reminds us to live deliberately, not as a passenger waiting on someone else's timetable. So if she's not respecting your time, she's disrespecting the very core of who you are, and that's a line no man should let be crossed. 5. She's always the victim. Look, I'm not here to deny that life throws curveballs at all of us. We all hit rough patches. That's part of being human. But here's where the line gets crossed. If every single problem in your relationship somehow, magically ends up being your fault, that's a glaring red flag waving right in your face. With women like this, no matter what's going down, she's the poor innocent victim, the one who can do no wrong. And you? Well, you're the villain in every story. She lies? Oh, but you made her do it. She snaps at you? It's because you pushed her too far. She screws up? Well, clearly, you didn't love her enough. Sound familiar? It's exhausting, man. Every single argument becomes this twisted narrative where you're the bad guy, even when you barely said a word. And the worst part? You can never win that game. Why? Because this isn't a relationship anymore. It's a manipulation dance designed to keep you off balance and doubting yourself. The more you play along, the more you lose who you really are. The Stoics teach us about owning our own virtue and not letting others dictate our emotional state. They show us how to recognize when someone else's drama is poisoning our inner peace. You deserve a partner who owns her mistakes, who stands beside you like an equal, not someone who turns you into their emotional punching bag. If you're stuck with a perpetual victim, it's time to step back and ask yourself, am I really in a partnership, or am I just the scapegoat? Because brother, your energy and your sanity are too valuable to waste on a never-ending blame game. 6. She stops trying. At first, it's fireworks, the honeymoon phase. She's all in, dressing sharp just for you, surprising you with little thoughtful gestures, making you feel like the king you are. You remember those early days, right? When it felt like she was chasing you, putting in that effort to win your attention and keep the spark alive. But then something changes. Slowly, almost without you noticing, the effort just disappears. She stops caring how she looks when you're around. The thoughtful surprises dry up. She barely listens when you talk about your struggles, like your background noise in her life. And worst of all, she starts acting like your presence is guaranteed, like you're hers by default, so why bother trying anymore? Here's the cold truth, my friend. Real relationships don't run on autopilot. They need constant care and effort from both sides. When she stops trying, it's not just laziness. It's a sign, a loud, flashing warning that she's checked out emotionally. If she can't be bothered to show she cares, why in the world should you waste your energy sticking around? The Stoics teach us about amor fati, loving our fate. but they also remind us to live with purpose and dignity. Staying in a relationship where the effort's dead is not embracing fate, it's settling for less than you deserve. Remember, brother, you don't just deserve love. You deserve a love that earns your respect every single day. And if she's stopped trying, it's time to rethink the whole thing before you lose more than just excitement, before you lose yourself. 7. She competes with you, not supports you. Here's a truth that cuts deep but needs to be said. A healthy partner celebrates your wins. She's the first to cheer you on, to raise you higher, to be proud of what you accomplish. But an unhealthy woman, she sees your success as a threat. Every time you score a win, whether it's a promotion, hitting a new goal, or just leveling up in life, she tries to one-up you. Suddenly, it's not about you anymore. It's about her. She downplays your achievements or twists the story so her struggles look bigger. You talk about a victory, and somehow it becomes a competition you're destined to lose. Here's the brutal reality, brother. Relationships are not a scoreboard. If she can't be happy for you without feeling like she's losing, then you're not building a future together. You're trapped in a game you'll never win. The Stoics remind us to seek allies, not enemies, in our journey. They teach us to surround ourselves with people who build us up, who help us become the best version of ourselves, not those who drag us down out of jealousy or insecurity. A partner should be your ally, your teammate in the game of life, not your rival. If she's competing with you instead of supporting you, it's a sign the relationship is already on shaky ground. Because at the end of the day, brother, you deserve a woman who's in your corner, not someone sizing you up like you're the opponent. So let's get this straight. If she's showing any of these behaviors we talked about, it's time to stop making excuses and walk the hell away. You don't owe her a single explanation. You don't need to wait around hoping for closure or some neat ending. What you do owe yourself is the sacred duty to protect your peace, your confidence, and your self-respect. A woman who twists your mind, disrespects your boundaries, or takes your value for granted, she's not the one who deserves a seat in your life. And here's the brutal truth. The longer you stick around, the more of your confidence, your dignity, and your manhood you're going to lose, piece by piece, quietly, until one day you don't even recognize the man in the mirror. Remember, your worth isn't something anyone gives you. It's something you hold fiercely, like a warrior guarding his fortress. If she's trying to dim your light, don't just stand there letting it happen. Turn that light off, walk away, and leave her standing alone in the darkness she created. You already know what's right. Deep down, that gut instinct is your truest compass, the same inner voice the Stoics would call reason. So stop doubting yourself. Stop justifying what you already know. It's time to take your power back. Now go out there and do it. Now that you've learned the 7 signs that tell you to walk away, it's time to shift gears and discover what really makes a woman obsessed with you. On the screen right now, there's a video called Top 10 Female Weaknesses That Make Her Obsess Over You. You don't want to miss this. Click it and unlock the mindset that flips the whole game in your favor. If this video gave you some real insight, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe so you never miss these hard truths, and drop a comment below telling me which sign hit you hardest or made you rethink your relationship. I read every comment, and I'm here to help you level up. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and I'll catch you in the next video.